Hello everyone, welcome back to getbookonline.com channel where you can learn the Persian language Farsi with native teachers. Last time we mastered the Persian letter Vav and learned how it transforms its shape depending on where it sits in a word. You did a great job with these connections. Now, are you ready for the next letter? Today, we are focusing on a new letter that is called letter He. In this video, first we will get the pronunciation. Then we will break down exactly how to sound the letter He out in different words. Next, we will check out its form and you will see how it looks at the beginning, middle and end of Persian words. Finally, we've got some simple everyday examples lined up to help you spot it instantly and read it with confidence. Now grab your notebook and let's get started. The letter He is the 31st letter of the Persian alphabet. It makes the sound exactly like the letter H in the English words hat, hand, and house. Letter He appears in 4 different forms. This one is called the initial form of letter He and is used at the beginning of Persian words. It joins the letter after it but never before it. Sometimes we use this shape of letter He in the middle of Persian words. And I will analyze some words in this video where this shape of letter He takes the middle position. To write this shape of letter He, start at the baseline and draw a shape similar to a water drop divided into 2 parts. Then continue slightly to the left side. And this shape of letter He takes the middle position. It connects both the preceding and following letters. To write this shape of letter He, you should start on the baseline as a continuation of the previous letter. Then move slightly to the left side. Draw 2 small circles, one above and one below the baseline area. Then continue again toward the left part. And the third form of letter He is called final connected form. It only appears at the end of Persian words. It joins the letter before it. And to write this shape of letter He, you should continue from the previous letter along the baseline and move slightly up and to the left. Then draw a semicircle that returns to the baseline. And it is worth mentioning that this shape of letter He sometimes sounds in the Persian words. And in this video, we analyze some words that include this shape of letter He and make the sound like the letter E in the English word egg. And the last one is called the final isolated form of letter He, and it only appears at the end of Persian words. It never joins the letter before and after it. It looks like a water drop, and to write this form, start slightly above the baseline and draw a shape similar to a water drop. And this shape of letter He sometimes makes the sound like the previous one that I explained. Alright, now that you're familiar with the letter He, look at these words and try to find it. If it looks a little challenging at first, don't worry. In this video, we will use simple examples to help you recognize different shapes of letter He, so you will be able to easily spot it in any Persian words. Well, as I said at the beginning of this video, this shape of letter He takes the initial position. It joins the letter after it, but never before it. However, in some Persian words, you may find this shape of letter He that takes the middle position. And in this part, we analyze some words that start with letter He. And the first word is hava, which means air. As you see, letter He starts this word. It joined the letter after it, which is letter V. And the word is hava. The second word is hulu, which means peach. Again, this word starts with letter He and it joined the letter after it, which is letter lam, hulu. The next word is haft, which means number 7 in the Persian language. Again, this word is started with letter He and joined the letter after it, which is letter F. Haft. Havapeima, which means airplane. Letter He starts this word and joined the letter after it, which is letter vav, هواپیما. Well, look carefully at this word. It is gohar, which means gem. As you see, letter he takes the middle position. It joined the letter after it, which is letter re, but hasn't joined the letter before it, which is vav. As I said, this shape of letter he never joins the letter before it. And as you learned in the lesson that was about letter vav can join the letter before it, but never after it. That's why, for these reasons, in this word, we use the initial form of letter he. And this shape of letter he takes the middle position. It joins the letters before and after it. And in this part, we focus on some words that include this shape of letter he. And the first word is mahtab, which means moonlight. As you see, letter he takes the middle position. It joined the letter before it, which is mim, and the letter after it, which is letter te, mahtab. Bahar, which means spring. Again, letter he takes the middle position. It joined the letter before it, which is letter b, and the letter after it, which is alif. Bahar. This word is jahan, which means universe. Letter he has joined the letter before it, which is letter jim, and the letter after it, which is alif. Jahan. The next word is mihan, which means homeland. As you see, we have the middle form of letter he. It joined the letter before it, which is letter ye, and the letter after it, which is letter nun. Mihan. Behesht, which means paradise. In this word, letter he has joined the letter before it, which is letter b, and the letter after it, which is letter shin. And this shape of letter he takes the final position. It joins the letter before it, but never after it. And as I said, sometimes it makes the sound he, but in some occasions, it sounds e. And in this part, we first analyze some words where this shape of letter he makes the sound he. Then we focus on the second part and analyze words that letter he makes the sound e. The first word is meh, which means fog. As you see, letter he has joined the letter before it, which is letter mim, and the letter he makes the sound exactly he, not e. This meh. The next word is noh, which is number 9 in Persian language. Again, letter he has joined the letter before it, which is letter nun, and it makes the sound he. Noh. Tanbih, which means punishment. Here, letter he has joined the letter before it, which is ye, and it makes the sound he. Tanbih. This word is tah, which means bottom. As you see again, this shape of letter he makes the sound exactly he. It joined the letter before it, which is te, and the word is tah. The next word is ruzbeh, which is a masculine name in Iran. Letter he has joined the letter before it, which is letter be. Ruzbeh. Well, in this part, we introduce some words that include the final connected form of letter he, but this shape of letter he makes the sound e. And the first word is parvane, which means butterfly. As you see, letter he makes the sound e, and it joined the letter before it, which is nun. Parvane. This word is hame, which means everyone. Again, here it makes the sound e, and has joined the letter before it, which is letter mim. The next word is bache, which means kid. Here again, it makes the sound e, bache, and has joined the letter before it, which is letter che. Hindevane, which means watermelon. Again, here it makes the sound e, and letter he has joined the letter before it, which is nun, and the word is hindevane. Hafte, which means week. Again, here letter he makes the sound e, and has joined the letter before it, which is letter te. Hafte. And this shape of letter he takes the final position. It stands isolated and never joins the letters before or after it. It makes the sound he, but sometimes it sounds e. And in this part, we analyze some words that include this shape of letter he and exactly makes the sound he. The first word is ma, which means moon. As you see, letter he takes the final position. It hasn't joined the letter B for it, which is letter alif, and it sounds exactly he, ma. We call it ma. The next word is kuh, which means mountain. Again, we have the final isolated form of letter he and hasn't joined the letter B for it, which is letter vav, and it exactly sounds he, kuh. This word is ruba, which means fox. Again, it makes the sound he and hasn't joined the letter B for it, which is letter alif, and the word is ruba. We pronounce it he, ruba. The next word is bashgah, which means gym. Again, here letter he exactly sounds he, hasn't joined the letter B for it, which is letter alif, and the word is pronounced bashgah. Eastgah, which means station. Again, here it makes the sound he and hasn't joined the letter B for it, which is letter alif, and the word is pronounced Eastgah. And in this part, we introduce some Persian words that include the final isolated form of letter he, but in these words, letter he makes the sound e, like letter e in the English word egg. And the first word is moje, which means eyelash. Moje. As you see, it is pronounced e, and the letter he hasn't joined the letter B for it, which is letter j. Moje. Kharboze. It is a specific type of melon in Iran. And here, letter he, the isolated form of letter he, makes the sound e, and we pronounce this word kharboze. Nevisande, which means rider. Again, here letter he makes the sound e and hasn't joined the letter B for it, which is letter dal. Nevisande. This word is mive, which means fruit. Here again, letter he sounds e. It hasn't joined the letter B for it, which is letter vav, and this word is pronounced mive. The next word is sade, which means simple. Again, here letter he takes the final isolated form. It sounds e and hasn't joined the letter B for it, which is letter dal. Dear friends, today's lesson is now complete. You can easily recognize the letter he in the words you see on your screen. If you have any questions about the letter he, please feel free to ask. We are here to help you learn Persian easily and confidently. Keep practicing and don't forget to subscribe. More Persian lessons are coming soon. If you want to learn other Persian letters, their shapes and sounds, please subscribe to this channel. New Persian alphabet lessons are coming soon. Do you want to sound like a native Persian speaker? Join our online Persian classes. You will practice 4 skills with native teachers who make learning fun and easy. Send an email to onlineclass@getbookonline.com with the subject Online Persian Classes. We are here to help you learn Persian language.